Hello dear friends, let us continue the today's class with the new title acceleration. Before going to study this acceleration in detail, I have written the Marathi meaning of acceleration. It is called praveg or it is called as gati vardhan. On the other side I have written the Kannada meaning of the acceleration. It is called veg vardhan. So this praveg and this veg vardhan you have studied in detail in your high school level, in your Marathi language and in your Kannada language here. But in the today's class, the same thing that you have learned in your high school level, that same thing we are going to continue but in English language. So what is this word here? Acceleration. So before going to study the exact meaning of acceleration, let us see some examples here. And if we see those examples, then the concept of acceleration will be clear in your mind. So see the first example here. I have drawn one tree here. On this tree we have got the apples. Any fruit here, I have taken the example of apples here because you know the apple theory of Newton, the apple falling down, discovery of gravity, you know. So due to that reason I am taking the example of the apple here. Now for the first example, we have got one tree here. On this tree we have got so many apples. So I will think about this apple now. I am thinking about this apple. Now this apple is at rest. This apple is at rest. It is not, apple means aversion. So this apple is at rest. So it is rest means its velocity is 0 initially. Initially means starting ची. Initially means the velocity at the beginning. So at the beginning stage the velocity is v. It is initially, so I will write here 0, and this v0 or v naught velocity, it is equal to 0 meter per second here, right? So why this initial velocity vo or v naught or v0, it is equal to 0 now? Because the apple is at rest. To the base of v, why we wrote 0? Because it is standing for the initial stage where we have got time equal to 0. Means initially, what is the initial velocity here at the beginning? It is 0. Now if this apple is falling down, right, or this apple is cut here, due to this cut this apple will fall down and this apple will come in this downward direction, and lastly the apple will fall here, right? So this is the path followed by the apple when it is falling down, right? When it is falling down, and the velocity of the apple at this point before reaching the ground is v. So what is initial velocity? v0. And what is the final velocity? v. And this is nothing but there is change in the velocity here. Velocity is going to change here because what is velocity of the apple on the tree? 0. As the apple is cut from the tree, the apple is going to fall here, so it is increasing velocity, and before reaching the ground its velocity is maximum, and with that maximum velocity that apple will strike the ground here, right? So like this here, if suppose this is the apple on the tree, what is initial velocity of this apple here? This is equal to 0. Now the apple is cut from the tree, so apple is falling down like this, and apple strike the surface of the ground here. So what is initial velocity? 0. What is final velocity? v. So this velocity is going to be changed here. So whenever there is change in the velocity with time, why I am telling the time? Because initially the time is 0 and afterward the time is somewhat t here. So here velocity also changing and time also changing here. So this is called the acceleration, right? This is nothing but this boy I will remove now. So what is the final velocity here at this point? The final velocity at this point is v, right? Initial time is t1, it is equal to 0. Initial time is 0. Now the time at this point is t2, and this t2 is equal to, I will write here t. So what is the initial velocity? v0. What is initial time? 0. What is final velocity? v. What is final time? t. So here velocity is going to be changed. So whenever the velocity changes with time also, then you will have acceleration. This is the first example here of the falling the apple freely under gravity. Why the apple is falling down? You know, it is falling down because of gravity. Next example, see here, I have drawn the example of the car. Actually it is only one car now, and this car is moving. So initially your car is present at position A, right? Initially your car is present at position A. Suppose this car is at rest now. So this car initially it is at point A, or it is at position A, it is at rest. So what is its initial velocity now? V0. And what is initial velocity here? It is equal to 0 meter per second. Now the car starts to move. So is it velocity will increase here? This is the driver of the car, and he accelerates the car. Why accelerates? Because its velocity should go on increasing. Now the car is moving to the point B, and at point B your car is not at rest, your car is in motion, and the final velocity of this car at this point maybe it is equal to 2 meter per second. 2 meter per second. So is it the velocity is increasing now? Initial time is t1, which is equal to 0 seconds, and final time is equal to t2. So this is maybe equal to t seconds. So what is happening here? Here the velocity is increases here. So here the velocity changes with respect to time. Means velocity also changing, time also changing. Means here also you are going to have the acceleration. I hope the concept of acceleration is clear to you. Whenever you want to find the acceleration, the velocity of the object must change. If velocity is not changing, then acceleration will be equal to 0. What is the formula for this acceleration? I will write here. This acceleration will be represented by letter small a, right? In physics, this small a is the representation of the entire acceleration word. No need to write entire acceleration word. You write small a. That is nothing but the acceleration. So acceleration is nothing but the change in velocity. The acceleration is nothing but the change in velocity divided by the time taken, or divided by the change in time. Change in time means you can write time interval also. So this is your formula for acceleration. Very important formula here. Whenever if they ask the formula for acceleration, then acceleration is equal to change in velocity divided by change in time. If you ask me the simple definition, I will write here. The rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. In my previous lecture also I told, whenever the word rate will come, rate means with respect to time. So there are two definitions here. What is first definition? The acceleration is defined as the change in velocity divided by change in time. This is one definition. Another definition, the acceleration is defined as the rate of change of velocity. Very easy definition. Any one definition you can copy in your notes, right? So this is your acceleration concept here. Now what is unit of acceleration? Maybe ask for 1 mark now. So for this acceleration unit, if you want to find, we know the unit of velocity. What is unit of velocity? It is meter per second divided by change in time, and time is also here again second here. So this is equal to meter per second into this second is there. If you want to move it to the numerator, it will become 1 upon second, like this. So this formula, this unit of acceleration is what? Meter per second square, right? This is meter per second square, right? And we have seen already, you might have seen already in your high school level, the word, the letter small g. What is small g indicating here? Is it acceleration here? And this acceleration due to what? Gravity. Here we have got acceleration. This acceleration is not due to gravity, so I will write only a here. But for this example, your apple is falling down because of gravity, or the velocity of the apple changing due to what? Gravity. So this is called small g, and the small g is called acceleration due to कुणामुळे acceleration आहे? Due to what we have got is acceleration. This is due to gravity. Why I am telling this? Because if this type of problem is asked in your examination, then acceleration you take directly equal to g here. And what is the value of g? We know it is 9.8. Unit of acceleration is what? It is meter per second square, right? This is how this value will come. G equal to 9.8 meter per second square. You have this in detail, but in your chapter number 8 gravitation, there you will have this g equal to 9.8 meter per square value calculation in detail. Okay, I hope this concept of acceleration you have understood here. Okay, I have written here a very simple concept here. After this we can go for the problem part here, right? So before that, if I ask you the question, a car is moving on the road with uniform velocity. What is its acceleration? What is its acceleration? 1 mark question asked in your annual examination, right? What is the example? What is the question? A car is moving on the road with a uniform velocity. What is, or find its acceleration? Then your acceleration is equal to 0. Why 0? Because car is moving with uniform velocity, means velocity is not changing. If change in velocity is 0, then obviously acceleration will be also equal to 0 now, right? If you are confused about this, I will write this on the board. Just see now, acceleration is equal to change in velocity by change in time, that you know. If I take example of this car, or you take the example of this apple, I can write this equation like this here. Just see, what is this? A stands for acceleration, right? So here I am going to draw here. See here now, I am going to draw very interesting and simple point here. So therefore, right, therefore this is what here? A. So what is A? Is equal to change in velocity. So what is initial velocity here? V0. What is final velocity here? V. So what is change in velocity? Is it final velocity minus initial velocity? What the word I am using? Whatever velocity we are writing, this is nothing but initial velocity. This diagram you can copy in your notes to understand this in a better manner. And this V is called here final velocity, म्हणजे अंतिम velocity म्हणतो आपण, आणि ही सुरुवातीची आहे. So what is the change in velocity? Final velocity minus initial velocity. I can write like this here. This A is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity divided by this change in time. So change in time is what? It is final time minus initial time. I hope you are understanding what I am writing on the board, right? Now with respect to this car here, what is this initial velocity and what is the final velocity? We know what is initial velocity here? VO or V0. What is final velocity here? V. So they are asking final velocity here. So what is final velocity? V here. Minus what is initial velocity? VO or V0 divided by change in time, means final time minus initial time. What is final time here? T2. What is T2 here? T. Okay, minus what is initial time here? T1. And what is T1 is equal to 0. So I will write this here. Okay, so what is this? Nothing but, is it acceleration is equal to change in velocity divided by change in time. Okay, now this is your acceleration. Now I can get the equation from this. Now this diagram I will clear. I hope this you have cleared. What is V? It is final velocity of the car at time t. What is VO? It is initial velocity of the car at time t equal to 0. You can see V च्या बरोबर खाली t आले का नाही बघा. It is final velocity at time t and it is initial velocity at time 0. Okay, now what I can do here, I can solve this equation, and after solving this equation I will get one important equation here. So therefore this is V minus VO, I will keep here only. V minus VO मी इथंच ठेवतो आणि T ने इकडे मल्टिप्लाय करतो. This is 0 means no need to write, and this is cross multiply, or you can write here A into bracket T minus 0. Just I cross multiplied. So therefore A into T minus A into 0 म्हणजे 0 होता है. It is equal to V minus VO. So this is equal to V, I will keep here only. This VO I will shift to the left side, so it is minus VO, so it will become plus VO or plus V0. Right, हे मायनस साइन जाते इकडे आणल्यावर, and this is what, plus A into T, and this is your derivation of 3 marks. They'll ask prove V equal to, or I can write here, or I'll write V first. So V is equal to VO or V0 plus A into T. Right, so V is equal to V0 plus A into T. What is V0? So V0 is the velocity at time t equal to 0. Actually we should not call here VO, right? Instead of writing VO, I will pronounce it as V0 because it is velocity at time t equal to 0 here. So it is V is equal to VO or V0 plus A into T. You write 0 or O, it is circle only, so don't worry about that. But it should be in your mind that this V0 is standing for the velocity at the initial stage, right? So this is my formula here. V is equal to V0 plus A into T. The last in examination, prove V equal to V0 plus A into T. So how will prove? You have to prove like this here. We have acceleration is equal to change in velocity divided by change in time. So acceleration is equal to final velocity minus initial time divided by final velocity minus initial velocity divided by final time minus initial time. So what is final velocity here? V. What is initial velocity here? U. Right? So instead of writing U, we wrote here V0. One more form for this equation I will write V is equal to U plus A into T. This is also correct here, where instead of writing initial velocity as V0, I am writing the velocity as U here. This is also allowed in physics. Your formula is V is equal to U plus AT, correct? Or V equal to V0 plus A into T. Here this V0 is velocity initially, and this is taken as what? U we can write here. Anyway, but in maximum times in your exam they will ask to prove this. That's why I have written my proof with the help of V0 later for representing initial velocity. Okay, this is your acceleration here. Same formula I can apply here also. Same formula I can apply here also. Here the apple is at rest. So what is velocity initially? What is V0 is equal to? It is 0. And what is the final velocity here? This is equal to V. So initial velocity is V0, final velocity is V, acceleration is equal to plus G. Then I can apply this equation here, this equation. So how to apply this equation for freely falling object we'll see here. So this, what is our formula? We have what is our formula? Just you derived now. V is equal to V0 plus A into T. You should not ask me how. I proved here. You can see this here. Okay. Now I am applying this formula for the initial, for the freely falling body. I am applying this for freely falling body. So for this, what is final velocity? It is V only. This is equal to, what is initial velocity? V0. V0 is equal to 0 because this apple is at rest initially. So I will write here 0 plus A. And what is A here? It is freely falling body. So acceleration due to what? Gravity. So instead of writing A, I can write here G, and it is multiplied by T here. So for freely falling body, I can write V is equal to G into T. This is the equation for a body falling freely under gravity, right? This is your equation. V is equal to G into T. Why this V0 we are not written? Because V0 is equal to 0 when the apple was on the tree. Okay, this is your concept of acceleration now, right? Now my question here, once again I will ask here, already I will discuss this. What is the acceleration of a car moving on a road with uniform velocity? Then I told answer equal to 0. Why? I can explain here. Just see here, if car is moving with uniform velocity, then its initial velocity and final velocities are equal. Initial velocity of the car is v0, final velocity of the car is also v here, because car is moving with uniform velocity. Uniform means constant. Car's velocity is not changing. Then you put VO is equal to V, or you keep V0 is equal to V. So it is V0. It is V0. It is equal to V. So V minus V equal to what? 0 now. So acceleration would be equal to 0. So when the acceleration can be equal to 0, if the object is not changing its velocity. The velocity either it must increase or it must decrease to have the acceleration. But if the velocity is not changing, then V will be equal to V0, and V equal to V0 means initial velocity is equal to final velocity. And if initial velocity is equal to final velocity, then the difference between these two would be equal to 0, and we can say acceleration also equal to 0 now. Okay, so this is the main concept of the today's class that I want to complete here. Now you can refer your notes also that I have sent as a PDF now. Now after this we have to study the next title, that is the instantaneous acceleration. What is the title here? It is instantaneous acceleration. We have seen this already, right? Instantaneous velocity we have seen. So I am writing here instantaneous acceleration. This is there in your notes also. Whatever I am teaching today, you write in your notebook also. You can take help of the PDF notes that I have sent you, right? Already at the beginning of the chapter only I have sent that PDF copy to you. So we have got the next title, that is the instantaneous acceleration. It is the last point here, and after that we will move for the problem part. Now what is instantaneous acceleration? We know the concept of instantaneous velocity. How you define instantaneous velocity? In the same way you can define the instantaneous acceleration. The acceleration of the object at a given instant of time is called as instantaneous acceleration. Instant means the kshan we will call in Marathi. At this instant I am present here. The next instant I can move anywhere. My mind can move anywhere. So the instantaneous velocity means, or the instantaneous acceleration means, it is acceleration between the 2 points with the time interval will be equal to 0. Time interval 0 means what? At the present stage I am in the classroom. So what is the present acceleration of, what is the present time here? T1. The next moment my mind went to Kolhapur. माझं मन आहे ते कोल्हापूरला गेले समजत. Then what is the position of my mind after some time T2? It is Kolhapur here. So what is the gap between this T1 and T2? Very less. So that is called here instantaneous. At each and every instant the acceleration of the object goes on changing. So here acceleration formula we know, acceleration is equal to change in velocity means delta V divided by change in time means delta T. What is the limit for this? Limit for this is that it is delta T. दोन क्षणामधलं जे गॅप आहे ते काय पाहिजे? कमी पाहिजे. We should have this delta T. We know this delta T is equal to T2 minus T1. ह्या T2 minus T1 मधला गॅप काय पाहिजे? Very small. Very small means almost 0. Then that acceleration is called here instantaneous acceleration. Each and every instant of time the acceleration is changing here. So this is equal to change in velocity means dv divided by change in time is what? dt. This is your instantaneous acceleration. Why instantaneous acceleration? Because the given instant is t1, next instant of time is t2, and t2 and t1 मधला जो गॅप आहे the gap between t1 and t2 is very small, means it is called instantaneous. Each and every instant the acceleration of the body or acceleration of the object goes on changing here. Okay, we have seen that. Now the velocity can be 0, negative and positive. And is it your acceleration depends upon the velocity only? So your acceleration can be 0, can be positive, or can be negative. I can ask you for 3 marks here. Under what conditions? You can write this question in your notebook now. This is the question I am writing. Under what conditions you will have, under what conditions you will have dash, first a equal to 0, second a equal to positive, a is equal to positive, and third a is equal to negative. This is the question here. At the beginning you will be in confusion. To avoid your confusion, just see, is it my formula is like this: acceleration is equal to change in velocity v minus v0 divided by t minus 0. Okay, means therefore I can write a is equal to v minus v0 divided by t. Okay, now at time a equal to 0, not at acceleration a equal to 0, what is happening? Then object should move with uniform velocity, means object must move with uniform velocity, means v must be equal to vo, then your acceleration would be equal to 0. Can be, you will get 1 mark here. When acceleration is 0, if the velocity of the object is not changing. A velocity of the object is not changing means what is initial and final velocities, they are same, and if they are same, then this acceleration will definitely come equal to 0. You can substitute here. Here taken v equal to v0 labo, which taken v0 la, v0 minus v0, this total will be equal to 0 only, right? This is one. Or give an example of the acceleration 0. So what is a car is moving with uniform velocity is example of the acceleration 0. Okay, now when this a is positive and when a is negative. So here whenever there is increase in velocity is a positive, and decrease in velocity it is a negative. You take example of the car now. Initially the car is moving slow and now the car is moving faster. So here initial velocity, 2 examples I am taking here. The car slowing the velocity and the car increasing the velocity. 2 examples I told. So car slow means what? The initially the velocity is fast and now slow means final velocity is less. So final velocity is v, it is less than the initial velocity, it is called slow. And the car is increasing velocity means final velocity is more than the initial velocity. You can see now, right? So for increasing velocity, is it your v is greater than v0? So v जर v0 पेक्षा जास्त असेल तर acceleration compulsory positive येते, because this v is more and this v0 is less. But if we have the decreasing velocity means what? V is less and v0 is more. So v v0 पेक्षा कमी असेल, example 2 minus 4, you will get minus 2 like this. So in that case your acceleration is negative. So acceleration can be 0, acceleration can be positive, and acceleration can be negative also. When acceleration is 0, when initial velocity is equal to final velocity. When your acceleration is positive, when your final velocity is greater than the initial velocity, means increasing velocity I have to talk about. When acceleration is negative, when your final velocity is less than the initial velocity. Okay, even if you have not understood this, I can give the example of the freely falling body here. The car's example झाले आता. I have seen the example of car. Now I will take the example of the apple falling down. We have seen this already. Here we have got one apple here. This apple is falling down, and one more example here. This is the stone. The stone is moving up. this stone is moving up and this apple is falling down. My question is where acceleration is negative and where acceleration is positive. So it's here now. You have to think properly. Initially the apple is at rest. Is it apple falling down? Its velocity increasing or not? Initially its velocity is 0. v0 is equal to 0. Apple खाली पडताना त्याची velocity वाढते and increasing velocity means what? Positive acceleration. So for this apple falling down, acceleration is equal to plus g. So any object, if it is falling down freely, it is an example of positive acceleration because the velocity increases. On the tree it is 0 and the moment you cut the apple, its velocity increases. Any object falling down or falling down in the direction of gravitational force, it is पॉझिटिव्ह. आणि अगेन्स्ट ग्रॅव्हिटी जर कोण जात असेल तर ॲक्सिलरेशन नेगेटिव्ह होते. असं तुम्ही इझिली लक्षात ठेवू शकता. कुठली पण बॉडी जर ॲक्सिलरेशनच्या टुवर्ड्स जर येत असेल इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स, देन दॅट ॲक्सिलरेशन पॉझिटिव्ह. मूविंग अवे मीन्स अगेन्स्ट द ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स. सो अगेन्स्ट मीन्स दिस इज मस्ट बी नेगेटिव्ह. आय कॅन एक्सप्लेन हिअर. द स्टोन इज प्रोजेक्टेड अप अँड स्टोन इथे जाऊन रेस्ट होऊन मग खाली येणार आहेत. स्टोन इज रिटर्निंग बॅक लाईक दिस. What is velocity of the stone at this point? इथे velocity किती असणार आहे? v0. इथलं velocity किती असणार आहे? v. Final velocity is 0 here. Take any object. समजा हा stone असेल, like this it is moving. So is it at top moment it will stop for some time here, very small time. For that small time your stone will stop here, then it will return back. So what is final velocity? 0. What is initial velocity? vo. So इथे initial velocity जास्त आहे, थ्रो वेलॉसिटी जास्त आहे आणि लास्ट वेलॉसिटी किती आहे? 0. मग ह्या दोन वेलॉसिटीमधला जो डिफरन्स आहे तो तुमचा नेगेटिव्ह येणार. काय सांगा? कारण की इथे v व्हॅल्यू कमी आहे आणि v नॉट व्हॅल्यू जास्त आहे. सो द डिफरन्स बिटवीन दीज इज टेकन ॲज नेगेटिव्ह. सो द ऑब्जेक्ट मूविंग अप इज अन एक्झाम्पल ऑफ the negative acceleration. Why? Because object moving up means with respect to time its velocity decreases, and decreasing velocity is an example of negative acceleration, right? So acceleration 0 if velocity is not changing, acceleration is positive if velocity is increasing, and acceleration is negative if velocity is decreasing. The car moving faster with increasing velocity, acceleration is positive. The driver of the car applies the brake, it is a negative acceleration. Why? Because after applying brake your velocity of the car will go on decreasing, right? So this is, I hope the concept of acceleration you have covered. Slight level device here. The acceleration is equal to the change in velocity divided by change in time. The change in velocity is v minus v0. V is final velocity, v is initial velocity, divided by t minus 0, and I can get the formula v is equal to v0 plus a into t. This acceleration can be positive, can be negative, can be 0. Acceleration 0 when velocity is not changing. Acceleration is positive when velocity is increasing. Acceleration is negative, velocity is decreasing. What is the example of increasing velocity? The apple falling down, object falling down is an example of increasing velocity, and the stone is moving up is an example of decreasing velocity. So falling down positive, moving up it is negative, right? Whenever in the problem this is asked, you can take a equal to plus g or minus g depending upon whether the velocity is increasing or the velocity is decreasing. Okay, so this is your today's class. Now today's class we have seen very important of 3 marks here, right? We have seen this very important derivation of 3 marks. This one, this can be asked for 3 marks here. Okay, with this I will close the today's class, and we'll solve some problems here. In the live class also I discussed with you, you also have the interest in solving the numericals problem part, because I told already this problem part is very important for your competitive examination, right? So now I will clean the board and I will write the problem here. Then after solving the problem we can stop the today's lecture. Okay, so see this problem first of the today's class is not there in any of the book, just I have created for your better understanding. Read the problem carefully. Write this problem in your notebook also. An apple is falling from a tree hits the ground with a velocity of 2 meter per second. Calculate the time taken by apple to reach the ground. So given, I would write, before writing given data, for your information I will draw this example of tree. Drawing tree will not give any marks to you in examination. त्यामुळे ट्री ड्रॉ करायला एक तास घालायचं नाही तिथं. इट इज फॉर युअर रेफरन्स हियर. नो मार्क्स फॉर द डायग्राम, जस्ट फॉर your reference I am drawing here. So here the apple is falling from a tree. So initially your apple, these are the branches of the tree, your apple is present somewhere here. Okay, this is your apple now. Now apple is falling from a tree. So initially the apple was on the tree. So what is the initial velocity here? V0. It is equal to what? 0, because the apple was at rest on the tree. Now it is falling down and it hits the ground. This is your apple now. This apple is hitting the ground with a velocity of 2 meter per second. Means this is my final velocity. Hit means like this here. I am hitting the blackboard like this. So this apple is hitting the ground with a velocity of 2 meter per second. This is your V0. It is your initial velocity. Okay, now they are asking how much time is taken by the apple to reach from this tree to this ground. इथून इथपर्यंत त्याला टाइम किती हे तुम्हाला विचारले आहे. 3 मार्क्सला क्वेश्चन विचारू शकतील. I hope you understood the problem. Now my question is, in this case acceleration is positive or negative? Clearly acceleration is positive because there is increase in velocity. Initial velocity किती होती? 0. Final velocity किती आहे? 2 meter per second. So this velocity is increases. So your acceleration is positive, and this acceleration is done. This acceleration is generated because of gravity. Gravity मुळे velocity ही increase झाला. So this acceleration is plus, and this is acceleration due to what? Gravity. And acceleration due to gravity, you know the value of g, it is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. Okay, now why acceleration is positive here? Because the velocity is increases. If I wrote the velocity decreases, then no problem, you write this a is equal to minus, no problem. If this apple is moving up against gravity, then a equal to write here minus, because against gravity means velocity decreases, towards gravity means velocity will increase. So here velocity is increasing, so acceleration is plus g, and they are asked the time here. Now we have, what is your today's formula? V is equal to V0 plus a into t. ह्याच्यामध्ये काय काय माहिती आहे ते सबस्टिट्यूट करा. What is V is equal to final velocity किती? 2. फक्त 2 लिहितो मी, युनिट लिहू नका, इथं काय गरज नाही लिहायची. So V is equal to 2. What is the final initial velocity here? Final velocity 2 लिहिलो मी. What is initial velocity? 0 plus a किती? Plus g, and plus g म्हणजे how much here? It is 9.8. a value I have written into t. Okay, so therefore the time t is equal to, here 0 है, right? If you are getting confused, I will write like this here. It is 2 as it is divided by here 9.8. हे 0 म्हटल्यावर जाते इथे, right? Otherwise for one step extra I will solve here. Therefore 2 is equal to 0 means no need to write. It is 9.8 into t. So therefore 2 हे multiply हा इथे गेला divided by होते. So 2 divided by 9.8, this is equal to your time. So this implies that 2 by 9.8, you can use the calculator. 2 divided by 9.8, this is equal to 0.204 असा आहे. So I will write here 0.2 is equal to t. So this is your answer. So this implies this time is equal to 0.2. If you write only 0.2, you will cut one, they will cut 1 mark here, because compulsory you have to write the unit here. So this is second. So 0.2 second, or you can write only 0.2, and yes, you can write small s. It is the representation for second here. Means the apple is falling from a tree, and exactly in 0.2 second your apple will reach the ground. 0.2 second means in very less time, in very less interval of time, your apple is going to fall here. 0.2 seconds, right? 0.2 seconds means it is less than 1. Within less than 1 your apple is going to fall, and this is quite correct also. You take example here, is it like this here? The object is falling down and taken a time of 1 day? No. It taken a time of 1 hour? No. It is quick process. The moment they cut the apple from the tree, it immediately falls to the ground within the time of 1 second for this example. So your answer is here 0.2 second. This is the time taken by the apple to reach the ground. Within 0.2 second your apple is going to fall here. Okay, this is your example that I have created. Okay, now we'll move for the next example here, right? So I will write that example on your board. Just see here. So moving to the last example, see, I have written on the board. This is also not there in any of the textbook. It's not there in any of the textbook here. Just I have created to create the interest in you. See the problem, what is there? A car is moving with a velocity of 18 meter per second. So for your reference, I am drawing the example of, I am drawing the diagram of car. So this car is moving with a velocity of 18 meter per second. Here is the driver now. The driver applies a brake suddenly to stop the car. He might have seen some student here like you. You are exactly present in front of the car, and suddenly this driver sees you. The driver observed you and he applied the brake here. Here is the brake here. He applied the brake and the car came to rest. Right now the car, right now the car came to rest. So this is the car is moving now. Now the car, it came to rest. So here this is my initial velocity v0. Now this driver observed you and he applied the brake. Now the car came to rest, means what is final velocity? 0. And the time taken to decrease the velocity from 18 meter per second to 0 is 12 seconds. Not 12 seconds, 2 seconds. And they are asking us what is acceleration. What is acceleration? I hope you have understood. Why this driver applies the brake, that is not important to us. But to create interest in you, I have taken the example of one child, or you are present in front of the car, and to avoid the accident, the driver suddenly applies the brake. So what is the acceleration? We have to calculate here. Before calculation only I will tell, the acceleration must come negative. Why negative? Because it is decreasing velocity. Initial velocity is more, final velocity is less, so it is decreasing velocity. So in your exam you have to write like this, given काय दिले बघा इथं. One second, I'll write here. Initial velocity, can I write v0 directly? 18 meter per second. No need to draw this diagram. Right now you can draw, but in exam no need to draw here. Where is the final velocity now? What is the final velocity now? 0. Don't tell here 0 is not given. Is it they are told this suddenly to stop the car and the car comes to rest. Come to rest means what is final velocity? 0. What is time taken for this here? This t is equal to how much here? 2 seconds here, and they are asking the acceleration. Right now we have, what is our formula? V is equal to v0 plus a into t. So therefore what is v now? Final velocity is 0. It is equal to v0. What is initial velocity now? 18 plus a into t. How much time taken here? 2 seconds, right? So therefore this 18 I will bring to left side. So this is plus 18, it will become minus 18. It is equal to a into t, right? So therefore I can get the value of a. I can get the value. You can write this problem. You can stop the video and you can write. Therefore a is equal to minus 18 by 2. minus 18 इकडे आणला, हे 2 इकडे डिवाइड होते, minus 18 by 2. So it is equal to what? minus 9, and unit is meter per second square. So this implies your acceleration is equal to minus 9 meter per second square. The question comes here, why we are getting acceleration negative here? because clearly your velocity of the car decreases. Whenever velocity is decreasing, acceleration definitely it will become negative. Why in the previous problem acceleration was positive? Because there was the increase in velocity. Check the problem, it is correct or not. V equal to v0 plus a into t. What is v0? Initial velocity 18 plus a don't know. Time किती है 2. Final velocity 0. 18 left side is minus 18 and a into 2. Keep a there only and 2 is divided by here. So minus 18 by 2 means it is 9 and your acceleration is equal to minus 9 meter per second square. Okay, this is your problem here. I hope this problem you have understood here. Right, you might have understood this problem clearly here. Right, now one more problem I will write here, and that problem you have to take as homework now. Homework problem I will give, and through WhatsApp you can just message me the answer that you have reached, or in the next class we will discuss that. Right, so that homework problem I am going to give now. I will write on the board, you pause the video and take that problem as homework problem to you. Okay, so on board I have written the problem. It is homework problem. A car accelerates from 6 meter per second to 18 meter per second in 12 seconds. Find the acceleration. Answer I given on the board here. Your answer must come a equal to 1 meter per second square. How you will get a equal to 1 meter per second square? You have to solve in your notebook, and your solved answer, you can take the photo of that, and that photo copy that image that you have captured on your mobile, that you can send it to my WhatsApp number. There I will check whether it is correct or not. Whatever the steps you have written, they are correct or not. Right, so it is a homework problem. Don't neglect here. Solve the homework problem and take the photo of that, and through WhatsApp you send to my personal number, which is there on the WhatsApp group. So that there you send it to my personal number, and there I will check this solution. Right, it is a 3 marks question, can be asked in your examination. Right, so with this we will close the today's class here. The remaining part of the chapter will continue in the next class. But don't forget to solve this homework problem. Homework solve kala विसरू नका. Homework solve केला की you will get the confidence. Acceleration 1 meter per second square एवढा यायला पाहिजे. Okay, so with this we will close this today's class. The remaining will continue in the next class. Thank you.